Welcome back to the floor of the exchange. Biggest rally in this market in 6 months. Dow Jones Industrial Average dancing with a 200-point advance. James McGuire from the branch with me right now for Street Smarts. Steve Leisman, our economics reporter, was making a very aggressive and well-founded argument that everything that inspired this rally today, this whole talk of the Fed being done, the fact that they're aware they could go too far, we knew all that before these minutes came out, and this rally is people have lost their mind.
Well, the Federal Open Market Committee really hit the nail on the head, and it appears as if rates are near the end of rising. 40 quarters right now, meaning May 10, possibly another increase, but beyond that, it looks like it's the end of it.
But if you believe what Steve is saying, that's not new information.
Well, it's gratified, I think. That's a better way to put it, and people are beginning to believe it. They believe what they see, and that's something a little more substantive, if you will.
Would you say that the belief is the belief so concrete on the floor that they're done at 5 1/4? Is there a number on it? Is it 5 1/2? When are they done?
I think 5 1/4 would be the very top if you get there. And I also think that this thing is beginning to catch on around the world. The earth really is flat. Friedman is right. And the emerging economies are bursting at the seams looking to buy hard assets. And that's what we're seeing here today. Everything's for sale.
How is it that you can have the commodity rally that is driven by a lot of what you're talking about and still feel comfortable that inflation will not bear itself out?
Well, I think what it shows is that the worldwide economy is beginning to emerge. This is becoming, this today I think is a very good indication of a much more ebullient market as we go forward. And I think that the different commodities and so forth, they'll be part of it. That's the way it works.
Jim, a pleasure. Have a good afternoon, all right?
Good.
All right, we'll talk to you. More Street Smarts tomorrow from the floor. Maria.
All right, and coming up after the bell, another barrage of earnings tonight, mostly from technology. Texas Instruments, Yahoo, Motorola, IBM, and biotech company Amgen will be reporting their first quarter. Of course, we will have the numbers, analysis for you of these potentially market-moving results as they come out. With about 40 minutes before the close of trading for the day, the market is higher, holding on to some pretty impressive gains. The Dow Industrial is just crossing the 200-point rally mark, up 200 points on the Dow, and the Nasdaq higher by 43. Up next, we're talking about Walmart. It is meeting with the media, and now Jane Wells is there. Jane.
Maria, why is a company that has over $300 billion in sales talking about how RFID chips are going from 50 cents to under a dime a piece? This is Walmart. We'll explain why and talk more about it right after the break.
And at the bottom of the hour, stop trading. Mad Money's Jim Cramer has his hot picks of the day. Join us for that and take a look at where the market is for interest rates and the bond prices today. This has obviously been one of the big issues for the market. Today, you're looking at the yield on the 10-year at 4.98%. Back in a minute.
The secular trends that make some stocks work and some stocks fail.
You will see that we have really gone beyond what we used to do in terms of segmenting the market, understanding the customer, and delivering great value to that customer.
That's Eduardo